Play game. Credits.
Don't. Oh.
Fuck, that's right! Alright, so it's been a while since the last devlog I know. And for this one, I really just wanted to, I guess, say what we did when we came back. So I'm looking through it here, and we first wanted to rework the title screen. We'd already gotten the buttons working, and our next mission was to figure out how to change the color of the buttons. I went through extreme lengths to figure out how to do this shit, and I finally figured out how to do it. You know, I'm a little slow, but I didn't find it. Val told me where to find it, and I was able to do it. I was literally looking up everywhere how to change the color of these damn buttons, and I finally stumbled on something that was a little less than satisfactory. And then after looking around even more, finally came to the conclusion how to do it. And then really just made the button my bitch, you know, made the button our bitch. We just were able to fully customize it, fully do everything with it. You can tell when I'm doing programming or really any sort of game making or any creative activity, I tend to get carried away and I just, hey, I can do this. Hey, I can do this. And I just start doing things when, if you ask me, I really should just be focusing on the main task at hand here. But, I got a lot of shit going on. We all do. We're all adults here, right? But I don't know. The thing that's been on my mind a lot recently has just been the Monster Hunter video that I made previously. That's not why I didn't make any of these videos for a bit. Just haven't actually genuinely been working on the game until really now again to get my mindset back into it. But hey, it's always very, or it's very always, how do you say, slow progress. I don't really intend for me to work on this game at lightning speed like it's my job, you know. It's kind of more of a hobby, a thing that I'm doing for a specific reason that I'll lay out in a separate video from this one if anyone really cares to watch it. But I was going to keep this one pretty short. And I usually try to do all these videos in one take. So as you're seeing in the background here, I do get a little bit carried away sometimes with other things while I'm making the game. Uh, all of it in the name to keep me on task, the task at hand. I really have big hopes for the game that I want to make. Obviously, Godot is great for what it does, streamlining things down to a T and making it really easy, but I always know that there's going to be some roadblock that I'm going to run into that'll take me even longer to get to, or get around to completing, or another roadblock that I'll run into that will just. I think the major roadblock in all of this has to be when I do actually start working on my game. The amount of systems that I want in it. We really take these things for granted, like all these systems and the points and how it's keeping track and saving. All of these things nowadays we just easily take for granted. And to be completely honest with you, it has gotten easier and easier and easier to be able to track these things. But, you know, as I'm trying to be the one to program these things, I start to wonder to myself, how am I going to incorporate a save system where it remembers your shit, but at the same time, you know, you can't mod the game by just going in a notepad or something and just changing some values, or just going in the files of my game and just changing how it works. So I really have to work on figuring out how to protect my game in some kind of way. But I think that'll be the least of my worries. I really think too far in the future with these things. Like I said, I wanted to try to keep this short, but hey, I could ramble on forever. And I really hope that I can get back into doing this I have a lot on my plate in the coming future, but as always, I'll try to keep you all updated. Well, keep myself updated. Shit.